Welcome to the Chelsea Fans Channel. Now, it's been a while, isn't it? I have been in France. I was in Marseille for the England game, which was it was eventful, but I had a good time, and I think England played really well. I think England controlled the tempo of the game, and I think we can go through. I think I saw enough glimmers of brilliance to think that England can still get through this group, potentially top. I then went down the south coast, down the French Riviera to Nice, and I went to see the Green and White Army. They welcomed me in, and I went to see Northern Ireland play Poland. I was a bit disappointed with the result because I was sitting with the Northern Irish fans who were fantastic, but it wasn't to be. So now I've just got back to Heathrow, and I've rushed down here to see my mate Mansour, who's going to help me record this video because there is a huge game tonight, and it's one that I really want your feedback on. I was desperate to talk to you, so I just have to do it as quickly as possible. There is a massive match tonight, and it's basically the Chelsea derby, isn't it? It's Belgium versus Italy. I've broken it down. It's so layered for us. There's so many reasons for us to watch this game, and it's so intriguing. But I've broken it down into 4 key points, and I need your help on all of them. So here we go. Point 1, and it's probably the most interesting, is Eden Hazard is captain. In the absence of the wonderful Vincent Kompany, Eden Hazard is taking the lead. I think Eden Hazard is one of the most flawless players I've ever seen play the game. I think he's one of the most talented. I just can't really think of anything he can't do. He's great with both feet. He can carry the ball. He can finish, as Tottenham will testify. He just really is everything. The one accusation that is sometimes levelled at him is, the bottle thing, and is he enough of a leader? He has now been given the captain's armband. There have been countless examples, haven't there, over the history of football, where players have been given the captain's armband and it galvanises them. They become a fantastic player and a fantastic leader, and they grow into that role as a captain. And I think Eden Hazard will exhibit that. Do you agree with me? Do you think Eden Hazard has the minerals to lead this Belgium team? An incredibly talented Belgium team. This is such a big fixture, and he is going to be captain. I just think that this is so intriguing, and I cannot wait to see Eden Hazard take this game by the scruff of the neck. Do you think he will? The second point is our old friend. It's Romelu Lukaku. We know how gifted Romelu Lukaku is. He's a fantastic player. He raced to 50 goals in 100 games. He's so young, and he's just such a competent finisher. He's so strong, great in the air, good with his feet. You could suggest that he doesn't score enough, just in terms of how many chances it takes him to score one. He does miss a few, but overall he really is a great player, and he isn't even the finished article yet. Today he is playing in front of what is potentially his new manager, because he's come out and said that he wants to re-sign for Chelsea. I think that's great news because, he is a Chelsea fan at heart, and he's a great player. We could really do with somebody with his presence in the squad. So the fact that he wants to come back, and the fact that Chelsea are going to try and make this happen, is very exciting. Now he's going to be playing in front of our new manager. Playing against him, he really is going to want to step up and show Conte what he can do. He's going to have his work cut out. He really is, because he's effectively playing against what is not a great Italian team, but it is a very good Italian backline. He's going to be playing against what is effectively the Juventus backline, and they're good. They marshal very well. They're excellent on the ball. They're very disciplined. They're very experienced. Does he have what it takes to break through and score against his potential new manager? If you put me on the spot, I rate Lukaku highly, and I'd love to sign him for Chelsea, but I think he's going to have his work cut out tonight. I think he will not score. I've said it. I've put my neck on the line. Comment below. Let me know. Do you think Lukaku will get on the score sheet in front of his potential new manager this evening? Next up is a very, very exciting player. It's a position that we really are crying out for reinforcements in. It's a central midfield player, Hazard and Courtois. I think that, I know that a lot of you are really desperate for Chelsea to capture his signature. I think that we desperately need a player in that position. If I were having my choice of players, I would go Conte. I think Conte was masterful in that position for Leicester City. But I think that Nainggolan is fantastic, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing him play in a game of this magnitude. I'm really going to try and analyse his positional awareness and how well he intercepts and how well he reads the play, because it's going to be very, very interesting. Because I think this move is pretty much a done deal, and I can well see him playing for Chelsea next year. So, is he up to it? Do you want to see him in a Chelsea shirt? Let me know. Right, last up, and it is the big one, isn't it? This is the one that we are all talking about. It's, of course, Antonio Conte. I just realised this game is so massive for us. This is such a big fixture. This really is the Chelsea derby. We're talking about all the interesting layers that this has for a Chelsea fan, and we haven't even mentioned our keeper, Thibaut Courtois. But I'm going to keep it to 4, and the big issue here is Antonio Conte. We are going to see him up against a really, really good team here, a dazzling Belgium team, actually. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how he plays and to see what he does. I don't think that as Chelsea fans we should get too bogged down in the politics of this and you know, the personnel, because Antonio Conte is a pragmatist. He will play different systems depending on the players at his disposal, but it's going to be very, very interesting to see him playing in a tournament against a very talented team for Italy. The big question is, what result do we want with regard to Antonio Conte? Do we want Antonio Conte to be knocked out of the tournament and therefore, you know, be finished early and could then focus on Chelsea? Or do we want him to be coming into the Chelsea on a high, potentially as a winner of this tournament? What is better? Of course, our priority is Chelsea Football Club. What is better for Chelsea? Antonio Conte's Italy to do very well, or Antonio Conte's Italy to be eliminated? What would you like to see? I think I want them to do well. Let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. It's always a pleasure. I've missed you over the last couple of days. I've been in France. I hope you've been following it. I've been on the Football Republic Snapchat and also on the Chelsea one. And I'll be going out to the Wales game. But it's lovely to be back in touch. So do please comment below. Let me know what you're thinking. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, just so I can monitor if you enjoy these European chats. Go on, you blows. Welcome to the Chelsea Fans Channel. I am here in glorious Marseille for the England game. Like all England fans, I genuinely believe that England are going to win the European Championships.